Sana Dunay Sani Hala Hula Karauna Garhan Amen. Women. You know what is the most naughtiest angel? You called angels? Angel, I say angel, Angel. We say it angel. Angel. These are the cherubins. I say cherubim. Cherubim is the naughtiest ones. You know? They are the naughtiest one that can make you, that can drive you really mad, you know? I would just say this. They're the ones that I sent to test. As I too, I was sent. You know? As I too, I was sent. When I say this, women, meaning when I changes my color, and to this time, as to be called the angel of Philadelphia, which is of a little strength, you know, of a little strength. The cherubim is who always follows me. You know, when I do something that are not when they hear me speak on 3rd of the month, because it's their time to be out. You know, it's their time to be out. When they hear you speaking things that are din you are blaspheming my papa, they will come to you and smack you spiritually. You know, they come to you and smack you spiritually. While the seraphims, they are those who act like really you call them bapume. You know, it's them that you call them bapume, and they are the children that you have abort. I said this in the other record. Seraphims or cherubims are the bapume. You know, women? Are the bapume. And they are the ones that can make you sick. You understand, women? They are my kids, I call babes, that can make you sick. You know? Like I said to you, in your flesh you can't do nothing if you don't know if you don't know how to see and command your spirits. If you cannot command the spirits, I, the commanders, even they smack my head in spirit when I say something that is far from the translations, you know, humans. This is what we become in this end, women. I speak, they are around me, and when my translation is far, Atina, they will say to me, Atina, and that through their tone, women. It's like I've been smacked on the head. And what's really hurt, because I can feel that in my flesh, you know, because I am souls in this flesh and spirits, you know. This is why I said I can eat the foods and heavens down here. So that's it, women. The seraphim is the one that can make you sick in your kidneys. You know, they are being, they are chill, and then when you make fun of them, like you keep talking about them, they make fun of you, because they are cupids with their flaming swords, you know, that can turn it into cupid, like a cupid of bow and arrow. That is what my childrens can do. I call them childrens because they are women, you know. The cherubs are the one that can make you sick in your hearts, you know. While seraphim can make you sick in your nice, you called kidneys, and the ulcer is there are cherubins, cherubs, and seraphim. You know, there's our little childrens that I called makulit. You know, when you say makulit women, like they make fun of you. you know, they make fun of you. So there are different kinds. Cherubs is like a 1-year-old child, and the querubins is like a 3-year-old child, while the seraphim is like a 7 years old children's, you know. They make fun of you no matter what you do. They are the one who test, you know. They can make you think, okay, tell them that the Lord said this, the Lord said that, you know. And this is what happens on the internet. They all claiming to be have been talking to me because the seraphims are like this, you know. You hated them, and you hated them, and then what they do is make you pay, you know. And when you hated someone, they fold them up, because that's what I did to them. You hated them, I make them feel love. You hate one, we fold them, you know, women. This is the reason why I said we searches the heart. You cannot same judgments you've given to others, you impose to others, you will be judged the same. And the same which is first, the angels will do that until the time that it is he. You know, women, the face of the earth almost wiped up. You know, the global warming is nothing. You think global warming was that? It's nothing, women, because he ought to turn it back to what it was. Formed and it's formed, but it was deformed. You know, formed but you know, like this, women. There is nothing on earth, as in nothing. You know, until I make it double. You get that? That's the angels does, women. Don't think that we test you, you know. We are good until you call our Father gods. You know, women, there's many things about heavens that you have no idea, that you only it's like spirit of other tribes that you keep speaking when you're not supposed to because when you have no spirits of God, women, you become a rebel. You know, when you have the spirits of God, you become rebellious. Like you keep preaching the word of God when you are not in my book. You know, because Father get the peace when you are in my book. But when you're not in my book and then keep preaching the word of God, then that's when you become a punishable that will sit into the abominations. Because the judgment, women, is it's gates of all kinds. 8 kinds. You know? That's a lot of things, women, in the world that you have no idea what you're doing. And this is what the angel does, women. They test the worthy. If you are of God's, they test the worthy. Because remember, there is evil spirit and of godly spirits on earth. As long as you cannot see them, they can make you as in sag. De lahara. I prepare not to say the words right now because it's my tongue today is number 7 and it's sharp, you know. So this is what the cherubs can do. They make you sick, you know. They make you sick. The angels is the one who is the angels is the one. The angels is like about 8 years old and to 17. You see, 17, you know. They are those who they're like a gang, you know. They're like a gang. They're the one who is in spirit. Why you feel tired in the flesh is because you've done something that you are not supposed to do, and then you did it. So they make you punished. Then next day, no matter how much you go to bed early, you still feel weak, or whatever you feel. It's because of them, you know. They make fun of you in the realms, you know. As long but they are pleased when you do the work of the Father, for you to when you are fasting a lot. They are you know, when you are fasting, because that's when they eat. You know, they go crazy when they cannot eat because you have no fast, and then yet you keep talking about gods, about gods, about gods. You know, that's when they can make you nuts. You know, women, whatever you did, it's the what you took in your book that you receive the same judgment of what you did to them, because it's them women that when you fast, you giving them time to eat, but when you don't fast, you're not giving anyone to eat. You know, stubborn you are. You don't want to do anything. You just want to grow rich of what you keep preaching and preaching. You know, like this. And then what do you say anyway? It's not of a based kingdom based ministry, and that's what they hate, human. That's the angels does. They don't like it. They don't like the angels that are of God is they are kara. You know, they are kara. Because when you talk about God's women, the angels are the ones sending you the source, you know, the source. So you must to let them eat, because once they're not getting the eat thereafter they want, it is you will be punished by them. And remember, don't believe in every spirit as long as you cannot say them, because there is angels and there are evils. When you say angels of God, when you say evils of devils, you get that, women? Devils and evils and angels are the gods. You understand? Saralo namin.